And it says we are live. Today, YouTube, I want to come to you and discuss alleged suicide that a YouTube content creator allegedly took her life. Her name is SONCERAE. And when I heard this, I think this happened about a week ago. And when I heard that SONCERAE possibly took her life, it really, really upset me because I've watched a lot of things go down on this YouTube streets, from doxing to friends who supposedly was friends um, turning into enemies and talking about each other. I've seen people who have gave each other praises turn around and talk like they've never talked good about these people. It kind of became overwhelming, to just listen to this type of behavior every day. So when I heard that SONCERAE had took her life, it really upset me, and I immediately began praying for this young lady. And if you see, my opinion of SONCERAE as always was that she was strong, a strong person, and all of the things. If you see, she's a very beautiful girl. Beautiful. Just a beautiful girl. And it made me, I think at some point, I feel like I kind of got kind of obsessed with the girl and her life, because it made me go and start to really, really look at her videos, videos after videos after videos. And I was looking at these videos and I didn't understand something. I understood that, things in SONCERAE life didn't turn out the way that she wanted to, and she was very hurt from this. And I felt like, wow, because you could see it in her videos. You saw it in her videos that she was just not the same. She was sad. She looked sad. And she got through that. And I felt like that was a really hard time for her. And she got through it. So why would this young lady choose to kill herself now of all the stuff she's been through, all the harassment that she had been through, allegedly, online from people? Why would she kill herself now? So I ran across a video and it made me question for real whether this young lady was really, uh, had really done that. And if you see here, you type her name in, it's so many pictures of her. So you know that she really uh, had an impact on the social media world. But a video that I ran across of hers that made me really question whether or not that's something that she would even do. She said in her video that her daughter was going to take over her page and she wouldn't be on here or available much. until June. Then another video that she made. Now, this really made me question some stuff. On SONCERAE's YouTube page, on her community wall, this is what made people in such an uproar. It said that it was a message from her moderator. It made me think in some of the videos that I watched of hers that this stuff had to be like planned in SONCERAE's mind. She had to be planning this because in one of her videos she said that a moderator of hers by the name of Michael had her passwords and codes, to her social medias just in case something happened. And I was thinking, who really have your passwords and codes to your social medias? That just sounded odd to me. The day after this news hit the internet, I went on Instagram and I requested her friendship. My friendship was almost immediately accepted. And I sent the message. And in my message, I basically said, because she talked about spirituality a lot. And I said that I hope that she had not committed suicide and let these people win in that type of way that she was beautiful and strong and have endured really so much to now take her life. And I hope that this was a spiritual suicide from social media. That's the message that I sent. I said that I would be praying, continue to pray, and I never got a response. That seemed strange to me because if a moderator had took over the page, accepted my request, why wouldn't they respond? This is all before I heard this new information, something about a message between her and a cousin, saying that you out here telling people you did and you're not, something to that effect. But I had already had my opinion that I really didn't think that she was deceased. And the only thing that I hate about this whole situation, because I can understand needing time away from social media, but I cannot understand knowing that if this is not true and you didn't put this information out there, that you would let your subscribers go on and on, because this message between her and the so-called cousin was on the 7th, and look at what today's date is, so and another reason I don't believe this girl committed suicide, when I started to look up her at her videos, I tried looking for information on her death, and it's no information out there that's credible. I ran into a couple of obituary sites that was on Facebook that announced her death. When I clicked on those sites now, it gave me an error message. So those didn't even show me a obituary for her. Anything, nothing. I just couldn't find anything on this girl's death. Of course, I would hope that social media wouldn't ever take anybody to that extent, because I couldn't understand why you can't just walk away from it all instead of choose that type of fate. She have a baby that just turned 2. And one thing I know, nobody will take care of your kids like you. Her baby need her. So I'm just hoping that that's not something that was the truth. And I'm also hoping that she don't know that that information is out there if it's not true, and don't come and share that information with her followers. I think that that's just wrong. I looked at a lot of her videos, and SONCERAE's seemed like a problem started when her son's father didn't want to be with her. For some reason, she seems to think that she wasn't with a married man because he was separated from his wife. And that's the thing that she got wrong. Because until they signed on the dotted line, he was still a married man. At the end of the day, he decided to go back to his wife. By that time, she was already pregnant with his child. But he was still married. And that's where she got it twisted. That's the mistake that she made. And a lot of her videos, to me, she down black women. I think early on in her videos, it was like she would talk like, these women choose these fathers, and it was ironic that she found herself in that same position that she never thought that she would be in. She said she dated down, like beneath her level, because as beautiful as she was, as she is, why would she choose a man where she have to go and be homeless with him, sleep in cars with him, sleep in extended stays with him? And in her mind, this is her way of being down for her man. Me particular, I know that I would never be with a guy sleeping in no car. I would never, and believe me, people get down on their luck. They do. But this is the start of our relationship. This is nowhere near impressing me. And this is what I'm going to do? No way. So that should have been red signs right there that this is not somebody that I would want to be with. So that was a downward spiral, I feel, for her. That started, to me, what seemed to be like a depression. It seemed like she was really sad and depressed. And that's another reason I did not think she killed herself, because she got through all of that. She got beyond all of that. She moved forward. She got back on her feet. She's, started doing better. She started to look even happier. So after all of that, and you push through all of that, and you kill yourself, I don't think so. I don't think so. Now, what I feel is if this girl come back, and believe me, I don't wish death on nobody. So I do believe that, feel that I do wish that this is not true, that she did not kill herself. But if she came back to YouTube with any kind of excuse, anything, after allowing her subscribers to believe this kind of stuff, that's like, no, unforgivable. So it should be nobody in her chest to support her after that type of foolery. So that's my perspective on SONCERAE. My dear sister, you are beautiful. I'm always praying for you and your children, and would pray that you find strength in your life to not ever allow social media to dictate your life in that type of way. Because another thing she said was she dated down. That's what I was going to say. She dated down this guy because her subscribers was telling her that she didn't give these type of men a chance. And she should have told her subscribers to go to hell because I have standards. So that was just kind of like, girl, please. And she wondered why she went through all the things she went through with this person that she chose to give a chance to because her subscribers told her she should give these type of men a chance. Oh my goodness. That didn't even make too much sense to me. But at the end of the day, I hope that this is not true, that, that she didn't commit suicide over anything with the internet. And I will continue to pray for her and her children, like I said. And if the internet life is something that she cannot function and be happy with, then I would totally understand and say just step away from that, but not make people think that you committed suicide because of it. So, with that being said, thanks for whoever come and listen to. Hey, BBK, girl. That's my whole point. I'm not even a content creator, but I could see that this girl is. I believe she's still alive. And let me tell you why. I'm going to go back and say some things about what this made me feel. I was so crushed when I heard that this girl committed suicide. And it took me back to Mona Simone, and that whole thing. I instantly started praying for this girl. I was just devastated. Like, oh my God, did she do this because of social media? I felt so bad. It made me think about just all the doxing that people do around here, and just all the things that I see on social media that I just don't agree with. So I feel I kind of became obsessed with this girl, with her life, and I started watching video after video of her, and she kind of off a little bit for real because she was obsessed with her child's father, who was married, but he was separated. And I seen a video of hers where she said that she was going to be away from the internet until June, and her daughter was going to take over her page. I also seen a video of hers where she said if something happened to her, she was going to give her passwords to her moderator, Michael. I thought that was strange. Like, who gives their passwords to people? So, therefore, I just thought that all of it was kind of strange. And when you see her, when you watch her videos and you watch the things that she's been through and the things that she's overcome, I just said, why would she kill herself after all of that? So, me too. I don't particularly believe that the girl committed suicide because in her video she shows so much strength, and it's hard to believe that that's a route that she would have taken. So I don't believe it, and I hope that it's not true, but I hope that she also wouldn't allow us to think that it is. So of course I'm not really a content creator, so I find things hard to continue to find something to talk about. But I appreciate anybody that came by to listen to my opinion and my thoughts about this particular girl's death. And I'm going to continue to pray that is definitely no truth in this situation. So until next time, um, stay safe out there and practice social distance. See you next time.